How did this show save this platform? Well, it's pretty simple. Twitch has been in the spotlight a lot recently for a variety of different reasons. OTK actually threatened to leave the platform recently.
If this deal goes through, I will actively start looking for a non-exclusive deal on another platform.
But that's over now and settled. But there are still some glaring issues with Twitch. Big streamers seem to be running out of content and small streamers are plagued with terrible discoverability. The general consensus is that Twitch is on the decline. But surprisingly enough, it seems like OTK Elevated could be the solution to all of Twitch's problems. OTK Elevated is an elimination style game show where small streamers compete in a variety of challenges to win a grand prize, which on the surface just seems like a fun idea, but when you dig a little deeper, it's much more than that. Whether it's planned or not, OTK Elevated actually solves two of Twitch's major problems, while simultaneously boosting the popularity of OTK themselves. So after watching every single episode, I've come to the conclusion OTK Elevated may just have saved Twitch. Being a small streamer on Twitch is brutal. It's like a singer trying to get discovered at a karaoke bar.
Tequila.
The platform struggles to push new and up-and-coming streamers into the spotlight. And the best advice you'll hear to grow on Twitch is to post content on other platforms. And if you're like me and can't keep up with these TikTok trends, you could be shit out of luck. So the first problem, and probably the most obvious problem that OTK Elevated solves, is discoverability. When watching this show, you tend to forget about the grand prize that's offered because it becomes abundantly clear the real prize is all the exposure these small streamers get. As the show progresses, all the contestants' follower counts just continue to skyrocket. Some gain over 10,000 followers, all from them being provided an opportunity to show their ability to a bigger audience, something Twitch themselves haven't been able to figure out. And the followers are great, that's a huge win for these small creators, but let's talk about the content itself. Asmongold himself has admitted content has gotten a little stale. So not only does this show benefit its participants, but this is great content for the members of OTK.
Like, it's running, right? Like, I'm running,
yeah,
and I'm gonna jump over like a small log. You ready?
Okay.
That's really good.
I can see that. Yeah, that's good.
The audience gets to watch contestants participate in a variety of challenges while some of their favorite streamers narrate and judge. Now, the idea of an elimination style game show is not new. We see this format all over major TV stations. American Idol and MasterChef are two popular ones, but I would argue Ink Master matches the goal of OTK Elevated the most. Like streaming, it can be hard to stand out and grow in the tattoo industry. The artists that go on to Ink Master, obviously they want to win the competition, they want to be the Ink Master, but a lot of people end up just using the appearance on the show as a promotional tool to bring in more clients. I've been to a lot of tattoo conventions where I see someone advertising them being on Ink Master, and then when I go to look it up, I realize they got eliminated in the first episode because they misspelled a word in a tattoo. And bringing it back to streaming, just anyone who goes on this show is going to benefit in some way. And it's nice to see an elimination style game show being brought into the streaming world because we definitely haven't seen something like this of this magnitude. The viewership was strong, OTK was able to pull a big name sponsor, and the content was very entertaining. And it's nice to be able to see the members of OTK be able to relax a little bit. Because they don't have to lead the content, you're able to see more of their personality, I feel. So overall, I'd say this is a win for OTK and viewers of Twitch. Now my last point is something nobody's talking about, which is weird because it's a big part of a lot of people's journey on Twitch. But we can't talk about that until we talk about another small streamer. Me. Stop by and watch me do the Hot Ones challenge, but I let my chat control the heat level of the wings. Or watch chat design a t-shirt for me. Or make me draw whatever they want. Twitch.tv/SouthloopStraz. But let's get back to the topic at hand. When watching these contestants do a variety of challenges, you see mistakes. You see people getting nervous. You see people clearly out of their comfort zone. And honestly, it's kind of refreshing. As a small streamer myself, sometimes I feel like it can be hard to relate to some bigger streamers. I've been spending a lot of time on Twitch scrolling through the browse feature in order to try to find some of these small streamers. It's nice to see some people from the Midwest like myself, or people who got back from their full-time job. And it's important to remember that big streamers were here at one point, and they definitely had to work hard to get to where they are now. And as small streamers grow, they definitely lose some relatability, but that's what makes Elevated so great. They can continue to highlight these small creators and help them grow into big creators. And if I'm Twitch, I'm honestly looking at this as a solution to discoverability on the platform. But I'm not sure if we can depend on Twitch to get behind something like this. So you may want to watch this video where I break down the method Ludwig used to get to 4.8 million subscribers.